one sentence for
you cannot say that because you haven't dated a white man.
Yeah, but not end of the day. I can't say a white man's love is pure.
You don't know.
Like that's to me like some straight up like Django slave master shit right there.
But I did not ask you for this. I'm saying what has been shared with me, and I'm sharing what other black women have shared with me. So that's what it is. In Tropicana, what were you about to say?
Well, my sister-in-law, who is white, is a social worker, and she was. I mean, I'm just saying. Like white love is pure. She's still tripping, right? Basically, my sister-in-law is she just texted me and she said that there's so much pain in the black community. Oh my God, and so how can you not have pain and then it not carry? I mean, I'm mad at y'all.
It's just, see, that's how ridiculous it is. Like,
no, I can't even get with that.
If enough people said that to me for me to share it on the show, then I think you guys should
feel like that's so much.
Yes, it was like a general consensus.
Were they all married to white men?
No, they were dating white men or had relationships with white men. So
I'm concerned about those people.
Right. Yes. Right. I don't feel like
I feel like
for the record, I do not feel like that.
I'm just telling
a lot.
you,
it's more pure. A love is more pure because you're a white man. Like,
no, that's not what they said. Okay, don't spin what I said.
What did you say?
No, I said that they felt the love that they felt from them felt pure and it felt less conditional. That's exactly what I said. Don't spin it.
It's not spinning. It still don't sound right to me. It's more pure and it's less conditional.
Can you talk about the conditions? Right, what do you mean conditional?
Well, okay, you're asking me like I am the spokesperson for these black women that have shared their experiences.
You're the window that we're looking through to see this.
Yes, we're trying to see. We need some Windex and some more shit.
Take a picture.
Some soap.
I haven't. Now, for the record, I have not dated a white man in like 13 years, so I don't have any recent direct experience with this, but I think the conditions that they were talking about.
You dated a white man in college?
No, after college actually, but I dated white men in high school. White men in college didn't like me, but after and before. But I think the conditions that they're talking about, well, they didn't really expound upon that. I will say that they said it in a general way, and I wish one of you guys could call into the show right now, 202-758-8607.
Because we know you're watching.
We know you're watching. Share your experiences with this, but I don't have direct experiences to speak upon.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. It's an interesting trend, but, you know, maybe it's trend, maybe it's evolution. Maybe it's biological trend. I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
Well,
I'm guessing. I'm totally guessing. Because I don't think that white women, I don't think that black women date white men specifically if they were approached by a black man who was...
Oh, you mean if they had to choose?
Yeah. But I just think, like, if it's a trend, then it's a response to something.
Well, I think that's experience-based, right? If you've had bad experiences with black men, then you're probably, if you had to make a choice, why wouldn't you choose something new, something fresh?
So what happens if you have
something pure?
Something pure. Oh my God.
Yo, that whole purity with like the Nazis, all that came back to my mind.
I thought it was
the pure Aryan race. Like, I'm like, oh snap! Like that's what we're doing tonight. I did not know. I was not ready.
What it is they feel like they know our MO and y'all haven't really accepted their MO.
Which is what? What is their MO?
I don't know. I'm not trying to teach history. Please don't get me started. But if you would like to really know, just look at Roots. That's something like. It shows like genetic DNA from back.
Like that's recommended watching.
So, watch it because I don't understand why we get so much back. We've done so many great things, like someone from a genetic.
You mean black men?
Black men from a genetic and from
we're not taking away what you've done. I mean, we're talking about being in relationships right now. We're not talking about all the great things you've done.
The reasons why, because women don't see us as great anymore, but we always see them.
But why not?
But what are you doing?
I mean, and they show us is I'm bang bang shoot 'em up.
No,
I'm not pure.
Oh, okay, but no.
Can't agree with you on that one.
Let me ask. This is actually the inverse of what we were saying last
week.
Yeah, so it's balance in this conversation because we felt that last week women were defensive when we were saying why do black men
Probably
date
more
white
me.
women?
Probably more me.
Okay. and then so like now G Star has the reaction in the same like
Yeah.
offended way coming from being a great black man and seeing like, so do you feel like white men, would you ever look at it like white men are stealing black women?
There's so many of them. Nah.
Okay, because like last week we were saying that some black women think that.
Well, I do think that is
It's the
one thing
opposite.
that's different about this area geographically, in particular, is that you have, as a black man, so many options when it comes to women in DC in particular, versus East Coast, but different cities I think are a
Eastern
little bit less.
Hemisphere.
It's like Atlanta's probably somewhere that'd be comparable, but Jacksonville, for example, so it just depends. But I think that there's
Wait,
a
we
level.
have so many options on what?
Black men have so many options for women, black women. If they want to date black women, you have so many options that run the gamut, whether
But we have so
professional.
many options
Yeah, I
as
do.
well. I mean, we were
But
at Barcode on Sunday night, and we had
But-
lots of
So
options.
the- 30
in
to 1
comparison, black women outnumber black men. When you look at the statistics, as far as incarceration, when you look at the
I
education
get
levels,
that. But when you go out,
So-
do you have a problem finding a black man?
I'm bad, so I don't ever have a problem. But I'm just saying, in general,
Point made.
in general, I think that black men feel they have a lot more options to choose from than a lot of black women, from people that I've talked to. And I feel like most of my single guy friends that don't want to commit, it's because they're like, it's so many women who have the same qualities.
So they have too
here.
many options.
Yeah, they have so many options.